Today on the show, we are talking wellness with Dr. Hatch from Brain Rehab Clinic, and we're going to be talking about events that are happening near you, also what movies are coming out, and
the best spot ever to go on vacation.
All this and more happening right here, right now on Talk 365 TV. Here we go.
And welcome back to the show. Trip Mitchell, Holly Love, and I just got back from the Cayman Islands.
Okay, give me a rundown of the vacations you've had in the last 6 months, and we'll then go into detail on Cayman.
Well, we've had a few, but this summer we're doing a bike trip up the Danube. Mm-hmm. And where we're on a barge where you stay on the ship at night and you bike anywhere from 20 to 60 miles, or in kilometers, that would be 400 kilometers to 8,000. Who knows?
Wow.
I don't do the conversion very well.
Right.
But that's going to be cool. And then we're going back and we're doing a cruise on the Mediterranean, and we're going to go meet the Pope. So Vita, for some reason, thinks that we're going to meet the Pope. We're not going to meet the Pope. He knows about my Altarboy days, where I did some things I'm not proud of.
Sang horribly?
No, I grabbed a bag of unconsecrated hosts when I was a second grader and did first communion for the first graders out in the parking lot. They were all kneeling down, and I had hosts. Oh, wow. And I'd lick my thumb and go, take the host and do Body of Christ and give the first graders first communion.
You were just practicing.
I was practicing. I was in the spirit.
Yes.
The nun, it's amazing that with a habit that goes down to their ankles, that she could get such follow through when she kicked me, and I flew. And
those were the good old days. That just doesn't happen anymore. Okay, you've got to get to the Cayman, though.
The Caymans. Okay, so take a look at this picture. This is my wife and I with just an incredible...
Manta ray or Stingray?
Stingray.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
I don't either. Keep going.
But this spot is maybe 5 or 6 miles offshore, and I've talked to so many people since we got back who have been there. And you take a little boat, 30 people out there, and you jump out, and it's a sandbar. You don't wear any shoes. So you're out there, and they kind of chum the water, as I should say. And the stingrays come right up to you, and you can pet them and hold them. This might be the nicest spot I've ever been. It's just a totally happy place. So of the cruise ships...
Which cruise were you on? Because we did a Disney cruise, and that we also took that tour. And so any cruise that offers it, take it, because it is all of the same thumbs up as Trip is giving it. It was so much fun. But which cruise were you on?
We were on Celebrity.
Okay.
And here's the funny part about that. Vita never watches this show. But there were
show?
Yeah, this show. She never does. But there were two the cruise director, Eddie, and his buddy. They do like morning TV show where they go back and forth like we do. Mm-hmm. She was addicted to it. Oh. She watched it every morning. Any chance you get to meet those guys. You know, two British guys are very funny, and literally...
They would do a morning show on the boat?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. And it was like live?
Yeah,
that's so fun.
I think actually it was taped because they had some post-production.
Right.
But it was great. And these guys were so entertaining and so charming. She fell in love with him. And when we met him later, I said, should I be jealous? I do a morning show and she never watches it, but your show, she's addicted to it. And they said, yes, you should be jealous. But anyway, Celebrity Cruise, a lot of fun. What are we going to do our next block?
All right, coming up next, Trip and I are going to be talking about events happening soon, because they're happening again, and movies that are coming out as well. So you're going to want to stick around.